Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, the designated hitter, David Dahl.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Dahl is on his way home. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Liner towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's Nolan Arenado. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Nolan
and a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Batting sixth.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder Mookie.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And that swung on
0-1
and missed for strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Into the box, Carlos Correa. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Evan Gattis now standing in. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he says you got to be. In is Gerardo Parra. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beltran has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it, Arenado. 1 away. Here's Albert now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. In there, and it's 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Right side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Travis Shaw.
Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. High pop up. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra has a play, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In is Gerardo Parra. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Popped high in the air. Peacock is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He popped out in his first trip.
For the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So digging in now, Evan Gattis. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball right side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Albert.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackman going back on it. It's up and out of here into the archways. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian McCann will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the
in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a ball 1-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in once again. Carlos Correa. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 3 runs already home here. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Evan Gattis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the recovery. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Back to him, and that's off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Correa up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the... Evan Gattis now standing in, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Pujols comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is... Here's Mark Reynolds. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Trevor Story.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. They'll try and get something started in the home half. Chris Russin. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman's after it. 1 out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez coming on, and that's the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in the wheelhouse.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 52, Brad.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2.
Got him looking, and that'll... Here's Mookie Betts. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. Carlos Estevez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gonzalez giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's the 0-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Correa.
And that misses for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting, left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1 now to Beltran. Here on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reynolds onto the grass, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ken Giles answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mookie Betts goes down for the first out of the game. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Shortstop, Carlos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Evan Gattis now standing in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Carlos Beltran trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Blackman moving to his left. And the inning is over. In now, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here.
Right fielder, Ian Desmond.
Swing and a liner. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. Digging in now, Charlie Blackman, trying to get him started again following the double play. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Beltran is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dean going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So stepping in, Brian McCann. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Brandon Dean from the stretch.
Brandon Dean.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Reddick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Eric Ramirez. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. High pop up. Reynolds is there for it. 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Popped high in the air. Reynolds is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. To short, hit hard. Story scoops it up over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. This is line to left, and this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Right fielder number
Stepping
20.
in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Ready for another chance. DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackmon. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to short, played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Reddick is there, 1 away. So striding in, Brandon Dean. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-2, here it comes. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Into the box, Eric Ramirez.
Designated hitter, Eric
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Now to the plate, Mark Reynolds trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with two away. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Shaw has it on to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian McCann
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Desmond giving chase. 1 out. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Now he just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and grounded foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Ian Desmond. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Desmond rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Brandon Dean. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston.
Gerardo Parra will look for some. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder. Mookie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Blackmon. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric David Dahl will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Evan Gaddis now standing in.
The designated hitter, Evan Gaddis.
Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Another full count pitch home. At third, Arenado. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it. Hara, 2 gone. Here's Albert now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more. Ian Desmond. Carlos Gonzalez is up off the benches. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Michael
LeMahieu. Now pitching for Houston, number 45, Michael.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 19.
Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. Singled homer run in his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Beltran has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Digging in, Gerardo Parra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Beltran, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. On to first with it is Pujols. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pearce. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gonzalez is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Center fielder.
He's set, and the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throw over to first and try as he might, but he can't. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman Mark.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is going to get there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Pierce has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Jake McGee. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Brent Veras is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in now, Carlos Correa. Number 56. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First offering on its way. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Comes set and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So striding in, Carlos Beltran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Center fielder number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Charlie Blackmon becomes out number 2 this inning. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Now at the plate, Brian McCann.
Houston. Catcher, Brian McCann.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in. Chris Russin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu with a great stop. It's there, and he's out. Here's Mookie Betts. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Line towards center field. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tony Sipp comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Colorado.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 44. Luke.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Story is digging for home. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah.